Raeven Devine, a mortal who almost killed Horus Lupercal. A knight of House Devine, ruler of the planet Molech during the traitor's assault on it. A mortal who resisted Slaanesh's corruption and defied Fulgrim in his face. A character that reminds us that it is the baseline humans that have the willpower to rule the galaxy. He is not a hero, or even too loyal to the Imperium itself. He is power-hungry, arrogant and strong-willed, and absolutely believes he can come on top of any challenge. During the invasion of his planet, he finds Horus in a convoy going through the front lines. The Land Raider carrying Horus is protected by the best energy fields the Mechanicum has, but it fails completely when Raeven and his knights charge at Horus and devastate the convoy. Of course, we must remember the Night Machines are one of the oldest and most powerful technology most worlds had for their defense. Towering around 10 meters tall and armed with a variety of weapons such as massive chainswords, thermal lances, stabbers, or in this case an energy whip. A group of knights, though smaller and weaker than a titan, can turn the tide of a battle. Yet it is mainly the pilot that counts, as the machines are extremely demanding both mentally and skill-wise. And that is exactly what we had here. Raeven himself immediately goes after Horus, recognizing the chance for glory, and the first salvo wounds the shocked War Master, and he follows it up with an energy whip hit. And here we see that Raeven is also smart, as he does not boast or make speeches, but immediately fires his thermal lance at Horus to finish him off. Witnessing the scene from one of the traitor Space Marines commander's excellent, we see that in the last second, all of Horus's bodyguards, made out of possessed Marines, use their bodies to cover him, and time seems to stop. For we must understand the sheer gravity of this moment. A mortal man is inches away from breaking a galaxy-spanning plan from Chaos Gods, moments away from basically ending the heresy and potentially saving the Imperium. And so the Chaos Gods have to intervene, and the shot is dissipated without any real explanation. Horus is saved and is able to fight off the knights with the help of a tank unit charge. But neither Horus or anyone else in that encounter know why he is still alive when he should be dead. The universe held its breath for a moment, because one man showed what human spirit is capable of. And yet, this is not Raeven's final feat of strength during the campaign. Guided by visions of his wife, who is unknowingly to him a part of a Slaanesh cult, he goes alone to the woods in his night to meet the old god of the planet, the White Naga. In the forest, he is overwhelmed with sensation of beauty of a godlike being who reveals itself to him. The Naga tries to convince him it's his duty to abandon the Imperium and be free. But Raeven deep down cares little for the Imperium or anyone else. The Naga is actually Fulgrim in his demon form, using the warp to try and corrupt Raeven. As Raeven fights him with pure willpower, inner spite and hatred for being a servant to anyone. His will breaks the illusion, and he sees the monstrous face of Fulgrim. Pushing on, he attacks the corrupted Primarch with the knight's weapon, badly wounding Fulgrim, and he flees back to the Imperial camp. Though Raeven is not a good guy in any way that matters, he is a great example of how important humans are to the heresy setting and later on. They don't have to be psychers, perpetuals, or dark age of technology remnants to still have an impact. Sadly, he meets his demise at the hands of his brother, while recovering from battle wounds in a Medicaid facility. But what does this character tell us of those who fell to chaos? Maybe resisting is possible, and all those who fell were simply weak. Maybe if chaos has nothing to anchor itself in, one might be more resistant to it. Or perhaps Raeven is proof that humanity would be better off without Primarchs or Space Marines.